Hi everyone and welcome back to Chess for Charity. In this video, we're going to look at a crazy puzzle. Look at the position here. All of these pieces are on this tiny little box, this 5 by 5 box, and your job is to figure out who wins this position and how. So it's white to move, and just take a second and see if you can find the way to win or the best defense if black was winning. So go through it. Look at forcing moves, look at counterattacks, all that good stuff. And when you're ready, resume the video. Okay, before I show the solution, I would quickly just encourage you to subscribe if you have not yet already. We recently crossed 4,000 and I'm incredibly grateful for that. So thank you to those of you who have subscribed. I really appreciate it. And let's get into the solution here. So it turns out it is a win for white. And they have a killer attack. Let's talk about that attack. So there's so many pieces and sacrifices that you can look at. You know, it's nuts. You know, when maybe you think something like a simple idea, like you take this, and if they take, you take. It's nice, but remember that not everything works out the way you think. So even though this actually will work, this is not the intended solution because it's not really. Look at this, by the way. This is very nice. Knight. I'll just go knight here. What's the mate? Right there. Nice checkmate. So you might look at these ideas and go, okay, what's happening here? But this is a good exercise in calculation. So this first example I just showed where the queen takes on d6. Yeah, that's great. That's going to be mate, but it's not going to be the fastest mate. So it's actually a checkmate in 5 from this position right here. This queen takes is checkmate in 6. So the challenge for you, if you so accept it, is to find the one checkmate in 5 moves. It's a really good calculation challenge. Everything is happening on this 5 by 5 grid here. So let's see what you can do. And of course, I want to color the board. Okay, that's the target. Let's see how we do it. So if you go for something like rook takes e8, it looks like a good idea, but then again, your queen is hanging and it's not the best idea. Right, that's a check, by the way, like this. And you're going to have to give up your queen, or you're going to move, and it's going to just result in you losing your rook. So you give up your queen that way, and it's not good for you. You're going to lose this game. Okay, so what is the winning move? Let's just start with the winning move, and let's go through that, because there are so many ways that you can go wrong here. Okay, the first move in this position is the stunning rook takes g7. Bang. Okay, you have two options. You can take it with the bishop, or you could take it with the knight. Try to calculate. Try to exercise your calculation ability. This is a hard puzzle because there's so many complications. So let's start with the simpler of the two. Bishop takes rook. What do? Well, you have two checkmates here. You have checkmate with the bishop, which is my favorite, because the bishop is pinned and cannot take this bishop back. Or if you want to make it look nice the other way, take with the queen, because again, this rook is pinning this bishop, so this is not a legal move for them to take you back. They can't do that. Okay, great. So that's if the bishop takes, but the bishop does not have to take. Instead, the rook can be taken by the knight. Okay, from here, you gotta tread very carefully. There is only one winning move, only one. All the other moves lose a whole piece or they lose the game. -4, -10, something like that. What is the move? So it's bishop takes f7 check. And again, you might be like, well, in this case, when I take here, this is not pinned anymore. You'd be right about that. Let's entertain that idea. So after bishop takes f7 back, you're now pinning their bishop. That's great, but you just gave up your bishop. What is the best move here? You're going to love the way this ends, by the way. Rook takes f8. Check. This is all forced. Okay, well, what can the black king really do? Nothing. They have to capture with the knight. Okay, and now, do you see the mate? Let me just give you a second. I'll give you a hint in like 5 seconds if you want it. So the hint, if you want it, if you don't want it, maybe don't listen for 2 seconds, is think about a smothered mate possibility. We'll say that. Okay, So what does that mean? Well, the only way to win here is the amazing queen takes f8. Okay, now let's talk about the two ways this can go down. The queen can capture you, or the king can run away. If the king runs away, like this, you have a very simple mate here. If I can move the pieces. There you go. Easy mate. And if the queen captures, which is of course the prettier mate, and of course I say that because I love chess, knight to f6. Imagine sliding this on the board in real life, real slow, bang. Checkmate. Look at this. This is like it's like a smothered / semi-smothered because there's an open square here. But that's a nice mate. It's killer. So this whole position, it's white to win in 5 moves, and it kicks off with the stunning rook takes g7, and after knight takes, you sack pretty much everything. Oops, let me see. You sack pretty much everything here first, and then you take this. And it just caps off with this amazing queen sacrifice leading to a checkmate. Just look at the art of that. Just look at the way that goes. I just want to see that again. Look at that. Bang. Okay. I had a lot of fun. Big shout out from Discord. This puzzle was suggested to me through Discord. If you're interested in joining that, I have it in the description. I have the position here if you want to play around with it and try different moves. I have a lot of information there, so feel free to check out the description. And if you like the video, please consider subscribing, liking the video. All that stuff helps me out so much, and it helps out charity. So that is it. Thank you so much. Bye.